Blackstone Audiobooks presents
Haussmann, or The Distinction, by Paul LaFarge. Absolute power quickly tires of monologue. It likes a reply. It organizes a dialogue. That is its coquetry. Jules Ferry. Note to the English edition. Paul Poiseuille is not a well-known writer in France. His poetry is still read by people who study the literary ancestry of lettrism and Oulipo, but his novel, and indeed the fact that he wrote a novel at all, has largely been forgotten. When Haussmann appeared in 1922, few reviewers knew what to make of it. "This book," one of them wrote, "that lives in the past as though it were the present, and the present as though it were the past." The only person who had a definite opinion about the novel was Baron Haussmann's grandson, Valentin Pernetti. "This infamy that masquerades as art," he wrote in a letter to the Revue des Deux Mondes, "ought to be burned, and its author flogged in the public square," which was, sadly for him, an impossibility, Poiseuille having died 2 months before Haussmann was published. The book fell into obscurity, and there it might have remained if I had not been looking in the Bibliothèque Nationale for something entirely different: information about the May 1968 student revolt in Paris. I must have filled out one of the library's call slips wrong, because among the pocket editions of the titles on Anarchy, the New Theatre, and the Role of the Situationist Internationale was a small volume bound in dull green cloth. Poiseuille's novel. Of course, I cannot claim that I discovered Haussmann. Others have found it before me. Walter Benjamin mentions it in a letter to Gershom Scholem, and Michael Leighries refers to the book in his Roussel and Company. With this English translation, however, I hope to free Haussmann from the purgatorial circles of 19th-century scholarship, and to set it before a wider audience. I hope the reader will forgive me for undertaking such an obscure and unfashionable project, and will have the patience to read Haussmann through. The novel may be constructed in the old style, but it raises questions: how to build new things without demolishing old ones, how to preserve the past without living in it, which are as worth asking today as they were.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?